Welcome back, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled you're joining me for today's explainer. Let's be real for a second. We've all had those mornings, right? You know, where you just smash the snooze button like 5 times, desperately clinging to just 3 more minutes of sleep. Well, today, we're unpacking a truly transformative morning routine. We've sourced this from a super popular guide built specifically for young students, or honestly, just anyone trying to find that perfect sweet spot between daily discipline and faith. If you've been looking for a way to really anchor your chaotic days with some solid purpose, you are going to absolutely love the framework we're breaking down today.
I mean, just picture a typical student's morning. The alarm blares, total panic sets in, you're rushing to throw clothes on, grabbing whatever random snack is on the counter, and just sprinting out the door. Your mind is already racing, totally stressed about lectures and exams. It's just pure chaos. But what if your morning routine didn't just get you out the door? What if it actually cleansed your soul? What if we could take all that frantic, anxious energy and completely replace it with a deeply grounded, spiritual foundation? Well, looking at our source material, this isn't just a dream. It's totally possible.
And the whole foundation of this massive shift, it all comes down to one powerful concept, Barakah. The guide defines Barakah as the incredible, almost unexplainable blessings and heightened productivity that you tap into during those quiet early morning hours, but specifically when you wake up for Allah. There is just this immense, unmatched sense of peace when you're up before the rest of the world. Think about it. While everyone else is fast asleep, you are awake, connecting with your Creator, and just gathering all the focus and blessings that are going to literally carry you through your entire day.
Okay, let's dive into this. To get this right, we'll be looking at 4 main areas today: spiritual awakening, physical self-care, intentional discipline, and lastly, consistency over perfection.
So, kicking things off with Task 1, Spiritual Awakening.
There's this incredibly powerful prophetic quote that really sets the tone here. It says, "The 2 rakats of Fajr are better than the world and everything in it." Just let that sink in for a second. The source really hammers home that praying Fajr is the absolute ultimate priority of your day. Think about literally everything in the world: the straight A grades, the dream job, all the wealth. Those 2 simple rakats of prayer, better than all of it combined. No contest. When you pray Fajr, you're literally placing yourself under ultimate divine protection for the entire day. On the flip side, skipping it? Well, that just completely weakens the foundation of everything you're trying to build.
And right there alongside Fajr is reciting the Quran. The source points out that the time immediately following Fajr is the absolute prime time for this, because the angels are actually listening. And here's the best part for a busy student. It doesn't have to be this hours-long marathon. Consistent Quran recitation right after your prayer, even if it's literally just 1 page, or hey, even just 5 ayahs, creates this ultimate spiritual shield around you. It acts as a profound, guiding solution to all those complex problems you're going to face in your studies and your daily life.
All right, let's shift gears to Task 2, Physical Self-Care.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the source connects our physical health right directly to our spiritual growth, from the minute we wake up. Let's look at Wudu, the Islamic act of ablution, usually done right after using a Miswak. The guide makes a big point here: do not rush it. Because while the physical act is just, washing your limbs with water, the spiritual result is huge. You are quite literally washing away your sins and purifying your deeds. So that physical routine, it doubles as a deep spiritual detox right at the starting line of your day.
Next up, we need fuel. Whatever you do, don't skip breakfast. The source specifically highlights these Sunnah breakfast items. These are foods traditionally eaten by the Prophet. We're talking super simple, wholesome stuff like dates, honey, and milk, while steering totally clear of heavy, processed junk. Choosing these specific, clean foods doesn't just give a busy student the brain power and physical health they need, it actually provides lasting barakah to help power you through your heavy schedule.
Now, physical care isn't just about what you eat. It's also about how you move. The source brings up this super empowering hadith: a strong believer is more beloved to Allah than a weak believer. Islam is all about balance, right? So if you can't hit the gym for a massive workout before class, that is completely fine. The suggestion here is literally just 10 minutes. A light stretch, a quick walk, maybe some light yoga. Just getting your body moving is going to boost your confidence, lift your mood, and help build that physical strength that Allah loves.
The final piece of physical self-care is grooming. Putting a little oil in your hair, putting on some perfume or ittar, and wearing neat, clean clothes. Even if you're just literally sitting at your desk studying at home, these are highly encouraged forms of self-care. Islam teaches that Allah is beautiful and loves beauty. But, as the source so beautifully points out, your true glow, it's not coming from a makeup haul. Real beauty radiates from the inside out. It comes from your wudu, your prayer, and having a genuinely clean heart.
Moving right along, we arrive at task 3, intentional discipline.
Let's move to and see how this builds into your daily discipline, which actually starts with morning journaling. The source recommends carving out just 5 to 10 minutes for this quick little mental exercise. First, plan your day so it doesn't end up controlling you. Second, jot down your specific goals and acts of worship. Third, and honestly, this might be the most crucial for students, explicitly write down the distractions you need to avoid. And lastly, write down your shukr. What are you actually grateful for today? Doing this quick progression guarantees a totally focused, positive, and deeply productive mindset.
So, right after you organize your mind, it's time to organize your space. Making your bed seems like a tiny thing, right? But it's an incredibly powerful habit. When you do it, boom, you've instantly completed your very first task of the day. The source reminds us that Islam heavily emphasizes cleanliness and order. By keeping your room tidy, you're perfectly aligning with those teachings, and you're instantly signaling to your brain, hey, I've got a disciplined mind, and I am ready to tackle whatever comes next.
So, the crucial point is niyyah, or intention. This right here is the secret ingredient to the entire routine. If you're doing all this stuff just to get a cool glow up or to eagerly check boxes off a to-do list, your results are going to be pretty limited. But if you align your niyyah to please Allah, if you say to yourself, I'm studying, I am cleaning, and I'm taking care of my body to please my Creator, wow, it completely transforms every mundane action, every simple chore, into a highly rewarded act of worship. It is a total game changer.
And finally, let's touch on our last point, consistency over perfection.
Before we wrap up, we absolutely have to acknowledge this teaching. Your body has a right over you. The source is crystal clear on this. Islam does not want us completely neglecting ourselves just to chase some idea of perfection. If you're running on empty, totally drained from studying or working, you literally can't even perform your worship properly. So taking care of yourself, getting decent sleep, that is not some optional luxury. It is a required, undeniable responsibility to your own physical body.
And hey, you're human. There are going to be days where things just fall apart. You might miss a day, your alarm might not go off, or you just feel too exhausted. And you know what? That is completely okay. The goal here isn't to be a flawless, perfect robot. The goal is steady, consistent effort. Small, tiny habits compound into massive changes over time. If you stumble one morning, just give yourself some grace, take a breath, and get back on track the next day.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is it leaves us with a pretty provocative question. Tomorrow morning is a brand new start. It's a totally fresh opportunity to wake up before the world, build that spiritual shield, nourish your body, and lock in those intentions. The whole framework is sitting right in front of you, waiting to turn your everyday routine into meaningful worship. The only question left is, will you wake up for it? Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer. I really hope this brings an incredible amount of barakah to your studies and your everyday life.